Hey RVers and future RVers, as long as I can remember, this beauty behind me has been a hot ticketed item for us. About 20 years ago, Winnebago introduced a Class C motorhome on a Mercedes chassis. And behind us, about 20 years of refinement to get to this. The 2024 Winnebago View 24D is a beauty. We're gonna dig into this thing and talk all about it. Let's go. All right, so on the Winnebago View, Winnebago's done a great job in giving us a lot of comfort features in this coach. However, you're gonna find there's some additional options that really can make this motorhome even better. You're gonna find a 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder Mercedes. You're gonna find a propane generator, a diesel generator. Make sure you check in with your dealer. Give us a call. We can answer a lot of the benefits, the pros and cons to all this, depending on your RV lifestyle. Let's go over a few outside features before we get inside. As I mentioned, we have the Mercedes chassis. That diesel has a lot of horsepower and a lot of torque in this small footprint to be able to accelerate up into the highway speeds and, more importantly, do a lot of hill climbs. And of course, they jazz it up with a really nice exterior look. We have a full body paint on this coach with aluminum wheels to just give it a great looking pop from the exterior. As you can see, an awesome power awning that is just push a button. It is wind sensor too, so that way you're inside or maybe took a little walk and the wind picks up, no fear, it's coming back in, retracting on its own, so you don't have to visit the service shop. We're gonna have a few storage areas throughout the basement area on the driver's side and passenger side. And I don't know if you can hear it above me here, but we have a diesel generator. The Big Pro, it's feeding off the same diesel fuel, so you don't have to burn up your propane as fast. Again, even more storage above here that's behind that shirt closet, if you will, in the bathroom. And like every motorhome that Winnebago does, we have a receiver to hook up maybe our tow car. We have a ladder to get up there because you have a solar panel, maybe do some routine maintenance. And last but not least, a backup camera. You'll see a little bit more when we're sitting at the cabin talking about that. Again, just a couple exterior features on the 2024 Winnebago View 24D. All right, so walking up to this coach with the optional full body paint, the aesthetics, the look of it is awesome. It definitely transfers inside, and it starts with the Mercedes chassis up here in the cab. It looks beautiful and it is super comfortable, but there's a lot going on that's just gonna make the ownership even more enjoyable. As I mentioned, comfort. These seats have tons of different positions that you can maneuver it to. All your controls are here with the settings as well, so that way you got a couple different drivers. You can make it per memory, make it comfortable. But ergonomically, all of my controls are just about right here where I need to be with my eyes forward. So I have the volume, I have all the cruise control, adaptive cruise control, etc., lane changes, everything here. So that way, safety-wise, Mercedes has already given me a lot of safety within the structure of how they make the chassis, but more importantly, visually, I have all the safety that I need, along with the side mirrors, which you have a power top mirror and a spot mirror at the bottom. I'm gonna have great visibility on the sides. And lastly, I have two cameras in essence to work off. I have a rear view mirror that's really cool that gives me 24/7 visibility behind me, but when you do shift in reverse like most other motorhomes, I have another camera that's shining right down behind me. So as I'm backing up into a spot that I'm not used to, I have again great visibility through that. And then lastly, just the overall I guess power, the efficiency, I should say. Being a diesel engine, you're gonna get a lot more torque out of the engine, so you can maintain your speeds on big hill climbs, maybe if you're towing something. But this is equipped with the optional 4-cylinder, and you would think optional, why optional? efficiency. Everybody travels a little bit different. Mercedes offers a 6-cylinder, which is good, but what we found is most RVers are doing a prime amount of their traveling through highway avenues, if you will. So this 4-cylinder is really going to give you the power that you really need in this coach, but more importantly, give you that efficiency when you're at the gas pump. You'll be smiling and saying thank you. So again, this is just the cab area of this 2024 Winnebago View 24D. Let's go take a look at the living area and see what that's all about. All right, so let's get some of the boring functionality out of the way while we're here. Walking into the door, we have a lot of buttons that you'll be able to manage either while you're outside or inside. First and foremost, this has the optional leveling jack system, which is awesome. Pay the money for it, because I've been to plenty of campgrounds that even the campground people say, hey, yo, you got a level site. I'm literally falling off the bed through the night just because it was not that level. So when you come in, you have power, you have auto level, let it do its thing, and you're good to go. Down below, we have controls for your awning. As I mentioned, on the outside, you have a power awning. So literally just push button and you can run it out and go with it easily that way. We have battery disconnects. Important thing about the batteries is we have a lot of stuff going on. We have our generator that's supplying power to our batteries. We have the, of course, the alternator from the engine side of it. And we have the solar panel up top that we can charge to all these batteries and really get into a lot of boondocking. All right, let's dive into all the cosmetic beauty that this coach has to offer. As you can see, Winnebago has a lot of cool, again, cosmetic look to it. All the cabinetry, the lighting, the fit and finish really accentuates the beauty of this coach. As I mentioned on the outside, you got that big pop with the full body paint. Why not have it inside? So talking about the kitchen, there's a lot of storage. I love these latches. They're kind of a little more secure than your standard latches, but you have all these cabinets below and the cabinets above. Above here, we have even the shelving is finished off with a kind of like a non-skid material, so your stuff's not flying all over the place. We have the TV that you'll see in a little bit is right across from the booth and the sofa. So great visibility here when you're trying to catch up on maybe some of your shows and your movies. We have an induction and a propane stovetop. I love the option of that. Induction gives you, of course, the cooking via electric, but if you're boondocking, maybe don't want to run your don't want to run your generator for a little bit, you can have that optional propane to do some cooking. Even the drawers, I gotta say, like, they're lit. Every drawer that you open here in the kitchen has a light to it. So if by chance it's a dark, cloudy day, man, this is awesome to be able to fish any of your utensils out real easily. We do have, of course, a good old-fashioned microwave, just in case that you need it to reheat some food. Past all that, we have, of course, our refrigerator and freezer. Plenty size to get all your goodies in there. Take a look at how tall that is and think about, man, I'm gonna be able to easily get a lot of food in there. Above the refrigerator, real quick, we do have all our tank levels that you can monitor real quick. But more importantly, as I mentioned, the solar, we have a nice solar charge controller. Great visibility to see what you're depleting versus what you're putting back into the batteries via that solar panel up top. So there's your kitchen. Let's dive into the living side of it. So this is a really cool, unique floor plan. We have a Murphy bed with the sofa and a dinette booth. All this pushes out, gives us a lot of floor space. So the cool thing is Winnebago is super innovative. They said, hey, I have this space, what can I do with it? We not only have a booth that obviously can sit a lot of people here, but we also have a cool little kick up for our feet. That way, if we're sitting here, as I mentioned earlier, watching a movie or a TV show, sit back and relax. And you can easily remove this if you want to make it just like a big U-shaped sofa. But more importantly, you got kiddos that are coming with you. You might need a little extra sleeping space. Kick your feet, kick those down. We're gonna remove the table and set this up into a bed. All right, So hopefully you do a much better job than I did. I'm sitting here talking to Nick behind as we do this. But anyway, this gives you a great double-sized bed. Now, of course, you have the cab over bed up top that you can sleep a couple there. So this ultimately, if you have some maybe kids along with you, probably you could brag and sleep about 6. All right, back to this other sitting area. Again, a nice area that you can set up maybe coffee or again, if you have a bunch of people with you, just an extra seating area for mealtime. But like the dinette booth, we can easily remove this table. Now we can double down and just use this as a sofa and kind of a conversation area, or again, watch your TV or movies as you kind of wind down. But this is also behind me, you can see, is a Murphy bed. So this is our main bed. So how cool was that? Just remove a couple cushions, as you saw, put down the support legs, and the button's right inside the bathroom wall. It's all powered. You just push the button and voila, you got a nice queen bed that you can retire on. And more importantly, put it away easily. That way you have good foot traffic area to manage your day. All right, last but not least is our bathroom area. Just get that out of the way so Nick doesn't get impaled. We have a good storage here. We have a shirt closet. We have a medicine cabinet. We have some storage down below. And of course your sink, toilet with a window, and a great, there's your closet bar, and a great size shower. So it may be a small footprint, but Winnebago's really innovated and utilized the space to the max. So that way you can get anything that you need in here, especially if it's only 2. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But if you got 6 people in here, this is going to give you a lot of space, a lot of comfort, and a lot of creature comforts to make everybody enjoy the camping weekend. So again, the 2024 Winnebago View 24D. All right, so other than ain't it pretty, ain't it nice, there is a lot of innovation, a lot of creature comforts to this motorhome. So definitely do some research, because even like your climate control and the insulation factor of this motorhome is above and beyond a lot of other Class Cs, like our optional double pane windows and the heating and air conditioning system that Winnebago puts in this motorhome. So again, take a look at some of the deep dive into the specs and the other features that we unfortunately glazed over today. It is, again, the 2024 Winnebago View 24D. It's phenomenal with everything that it has, and definitely should be on your shopping list. If you think so, give us a thumbs up. Love to hear your questions or any maybe comments on this motorhome and this floor plan. Love to be able to get back to you with that. And show us some love. Smash that subscribe button. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. We'll see you at the campsites.